Okay, this is a response to Pauline's request for a quick reminder on how to share and upload from iMovie, and then also how you can then put a post onto the Deafcreate blog using a film that you've already uploaded to YouTube. And we went through this at such a pace last Friday. It's a really good opportunity to go through things a bit more slowly. So if we have a look, remember we did the training film on Friday and we used the footage of the American Christmas. So I've finished my edit and I can play that. Okay, and there you can see there's the film playing. Now, I've got to the point where I'm happy with the film and I think it's finished. I want to share it. And we need to remember that there are three options for sharing. So if I open the share menu and we zoom in a little bit, try that again, you'll see that a number of different options come up. Let's just go through what each of them mean in turn. The first one, iTunes, basically it just means you create an archived copy of your film which goes into your movies folder in iTunes, and you can see that at any point you like. It makes it a smaller size than the film would be otherwise, so you can archive lots of films without worrying about running out of space. The next one down is iDVD, and what that does, it shares the film in DVD format so that it can be burnt onto a DVD. Media browser, you might not necessarily have to come across that, but basically that allows one program to talk to another. So in other words, if you've made a film and you want to then pick that up in iDVD, the two programs will talk to each other. Or if you've got a set of photos in iPhoto and you want to include them in Keynote or Pages or any other of the Apple applications, they open up a media browser and you can drag and drop different things. We'll come to that more when I think we look at pictures. Don't really need to worry about that at this point. And then the last one we need to really think about is the YouTube option. So there's the opportunity to share it directly to YouTube. So what in effect the laptop does, without us almost knowing it, it turns our film into an iTunes copy, which will play to a decent standard but not hog up too much space, and means we've got a nice safe copy on your laptop in your iTunes library. You've got iDVD, which basically turns it into a format that allows it to be burnt quickly onto a DVD, so it can be played on any laptop or any DVD player. Media browser, which makes a version that can be picked up by other applications, and then YouTube, which shares it to YouTube, means you can see it online, and also you can use the embed file to make a link on the blog. Really, we only need to worry about iTunes, iDVD, and YouTube. So let's go through the stages. So if we go in again to iTunes, and you see if we click on that, we get a few options. So you can choose what resolution you want. So you might want just the best quality one you can. You'd click large. It may be that you want to save a smaller version to upload to the internet, or indeed you might want to do one of the mobile versions to save to an iPhone. So I put some signing clips that I used to help me prepare for my level 2 sign exam onto the iPhone. It meant I could just watch them when I had a spare 5 minutes, and it played really nicely. So you can, if you want, you can tick all 4 of those options. That's fine. Or it might just be you just want a good quality version to be saved. You'll click large, you'll click publish, and then that will happen. Right, so that's to create a copy to archive in iTunes. So let's look at the other option. Just cancel out of that. So the other option was to share to iDVD. And if you click that, it will write a version that you can then pick up in iDVD. We'll come to that in a little minute, and I'll show you how to then actually put it onto the DVD later. Okay, so cancelling out of that, let's go to our option that we're going to have another look at, sharing to YouTube. So just click YouTube, and it will ask you where you want to put it. So you might have more than one account. Chances are you've still got the details of this from last Friday, but if you haven't, you'll have to go to Add and type in Deafcreate. If that comes up as an option, then you don't have to bother that. The password, obviously I won't say now, but you're aware of from Friday. If you're not sure, I can email you that again. You just type that in, and then you think about the title. So we can call it Christmas Morning. you might want to put it into a category, so we can leave it there if you like, and then you might want to say a little bit about the film. So this film shows you how greedy and avaricious children can be. Okay, if you want to make it easy for people to find a film or find links to it, you could put keywords in like Christmas, try and spell that correctly, or it might be childhood. If it was a film relating to the site, it might be deafness, BSL, communication, whatever that might be. Then you need to decide what size you want to upload it as. You can go for some of the smaller sizes. I would suggest you go for large. Takes a little bit longer, but you get a much nicer quality image at the end. Avoid high definition because that will just take ages. And just uncheck the box, make this movie personal, and that means everybody could see it. If you click next, and then you just get a series of the terms of service, and at that point you press publish. You don't need to do anything else, it will just happen on its own, of its own accord. Depending on the size of the film, it will take different time. If you've got a very long film, you might want to start it off and leave it going. Shorter films should go through quite quickly. So we'll leave this and come back to it when it's finished.